What's up, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm here with my partner Reoz. We got a three-game slate here on Tuesday. So this is the NBA playoffs. The playoffs have been so good so far. The games are going on right now. Pretty much all three are going on. Well, the Warriors game's about to tip. So if you're watching this at night, hopefully we go 3-0 or 4-0 on the picks for tonight. That would be awesome. Let's try to keep this train rolling. And we're having some good, really good success throughout the play-in and the playoffs so far, man. So if you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, I highly recommend signing up. They do player props over here, and you can mix and match sports between NBA, MLB, esports, college sports. They got a whole bunch to choose from. Some tennis stuff, esports stuff. So a really cool way to get into the game. Gives you a little bit more incentive to watch the games and whatnot. So sign up using promo code Upstate, man. That'll give you 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. So hopefully, I tried messing around with my webcam a little bit. I know there's been some problems with it, like flickering and whatnot. So hopefully it's just like good right now, and you guys are just like seeing the. Hopefully you guys are just watching the background, and yeah, it's all good. But either way, regardless of all that, Riaz, tell them about the Patreon content.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going over on the Patreon. We've been red hot for NBA on YouTube, on the Patreon. We've also been doing a lot of MLB with games, with the early games, with the night games, two slates, going crazy on MLB. Dale was ripping off the pay-per-view UFC. He was throwing in some NBA bets over on the Patreon. So there's a lot of stuff to take a look at over there. One flat rate, two for the price of one. We don't do any packages or anything. You just pay one rate and you get every single bit of content that we're pushing out over on the Patreon. So I highly recommend checking it out. It's a great way to cut down on your research, and you can find it at patreon.com/upstate, and everything will be linked in the description below. And also, Dale forgot to mention it is Taco Tuesday, so really excited to see some of these discounts we're gonna have for this playoff games on Tuesday.
Yeah, completely slipped my mind that it was Taco Tuesday. Hopefully we get something really good here. Hopefully it's gonna be one of our guys. That would be amazing. So the last taco we got, the Embiid taco, whatever. Well, that wasn't really a taco, but going back, it was the Kevin Durant PRA. I didn't like that one the most, but you can definitely vote on whatever taco you're interested in over on the Prize Picks Discord. They have one that's free to join. Go hop in there, and you can vote on who you want the taco to be. They'll put a list of players and what props you want them discounted at. So it's a popular vote. Whoever gets the most, that's what they'll end up doing. So cool way to get involved, and they got a really cool community. We got a cool community as well in our Discord. You can hop in there. There's live updates for inactives for players in NBA and NFL, NBA. UFC and MLB news in there as well. So really cool way to get involved. Make sure you hop in those discords. So let's dive right into this slate, man. I'm gonna go with Anthony Edwards here at 24.5 points, man. He's just been playing with so much confidence. The one thing he did struggle against Memphis once this season. However, this is just a different breed of Anthony Edwards in the playoffs here. 30 and then 36. He got put into some elite company after that game against Memphis. Luka set the bar. I think it was a 42. It was like 42 points in his playoff debut or something like that along those lines. Maybe it was in the series. But Luka set some crazy bars, and Anthony Edwards was almost eclipsing those. If it wasn't for Cat to have such a big game there, I'm sure Anthony Edwards would have went for 40 in this game as well. The line seems just a little bit too low for me. Like I said, he's playing with a bunch of confidence, and he's just putting up a ton of shots, man. 21 and 23 shots in the last two games, 40 minutes a night, and he shot 4-11 from deep against Memphis. I know Memphis is good as a defensive team, but Minnesota went out and shocked them last game. I wouldn't be surprised if Memphis goes out and plays super hard to get this one at home before they go back to Minnesota. But I love Anthony Edwards in this spot.
Yeah, I really like Anthony Edwards in that spot as well. And talking about tacos, this could definitely be someone who gets the taco here. I'm going to stay here at the points with Trey Young. Just a really bad game in general for Trey Young. He only had 8 points in game one against the Heat. The Hawks just played an awful game, but historically, he does not match up very well against this Miami Heat team. They rank top five in pretty much every single category, but his line at 26 and a half looks very enticing. Not too long ago, he dropped 35 against this Miami Heat team. And even if you go back in the last five or the last 10, he's got a 70% hit rate, scoring well over 30 points in all those games that he went over. So this is a really nice bounce back matchup for him. I would really like to see the taco for him. I wouldn't mind that if his line was at 21, 22, or something like that. But this is a game where uh, we know the Hawks could really shock this Miami Heat team, but it all runs through Trae Young. And when he's going out there getting 30, 35, it's really tough to beat this team. And we know, just like Donovan Mitchell, just like the rest of these superstars, Trae Young could go out there and score at any moment. He could have a 20, 25 point quarter. So something special with Trae Young, and the fact that he had such a bad game in game one, this is a great bounce back at a low line for game two here.
Absolutely, man. I love the bounce back spot here for Trae Young. I don't think he's going to have as bad as of a performance as he did last week, or not last week, as on the 17th against Miami. I really think he's going to have a good game here, and the taco, like you said, would be amazing for him. Even if it's at 23, 24, I'd still be peppering that. So love Trae Young in that spot. I'm going to go to someone in rebounds too. It's going to be Jovel here. I mean, he was the center of the show in that game when it came to rebounding. I mean, 25 rebounds against Phoenix, and this is the Jovel we know, man. That's his ceiling. It really is. He's gone out there and had games like that before. It really was no surprise to see him do it again. What's crazy though is the amount of offensive rebounds. 13 offensive rebounds in that game. I guess the Suns do have a soft spot in terms of rebounding. They're ranked 21st in that department for rebounding on the offensive side of it. I know DeAndre Ayton's a really good rebounder, has high upside as well, but Jovel just got the best of him, man. And I mean, Ayton was getting banged up out there, man. He took the shots at the jaw, get some shots in the eye. Valanciunas was playing physical, and I really like him in the spot against Phoenix, man. He's had a really good games against Phoenix in this, not just in the series so far, but throughout the course of the regular season. He had 14, 16, 17, and 12 throughout the regular season in terms of rebounding. So like the way he matches up here. I like his energy. I like the Pelicans that, try to keep this one close. I do think Phoenix ends up sweeping them, but I think the Pelicans are going to try to keep this close, and Valanciunas is going to have a nice way to go out there and grab a ton of boards. So really like him in the spot.
Really like that pick. I mean, the way that they ended that game last night, it shows a lot of depth on this pretty young team. And the last guy I want to talk about over on the assists is Russell here at 7.5. Memphis does rank 16th against rebounds allowed. He just went out there and had 9 rebounds in the last game these two played. And like Dale said, with Anthony Edwards scoring the ball, Karl Anthony Towns going crazy, there's a ton of guys for Russell here to get the ball to. I mean, he's not one of those point guards where it's pass first. He does like to score, but when you got two all-stars on your team making plays, scoring the ball that at will, pretty much, I mean, it's really tough to not to take the guy that's going to be getting him the ball. I wanted to look over at Morant in this game, but I really can't fade Russell here. His last 5 has looked good, 60%, but the last 10 hasn't. But this is the playoffs. There's a lot of stuff that can happen, and the fact that he just went out and got 9 assists against this Memphis team bodes a lot of confidence for me. So I really like this over.
Yeah, he's a guy that struggled too early on in this game, so he's someone that definitely can go out there and just look to get his teammates involved all night long. He's like, you know what, Cat, Anthony Edwards, they've been balling. Even Malik Beasley had himself a game as well. Let's just feed those guys. D'Angelo Russell is the playmaker on this team, and I think he can really find those guys in open spots in this matchup. So I really love that pick here, and that's going to be it for us. Those are going to be our 4 picks. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you guys have been absolutely killing the support, man. 2,000 views on this past video, almost 80 likes, absolutely amazing. Let's hope we can get that up again, man. I mean, Taco Tuesday here. It's going to be a big day. The playoffs are absolutely amazing. It's been so good so far. You guys have been interactive with us down in the comment section below. So if there's a pick that we missed here, someone you want to talk about, maybe it's like an Ingram line or a Chris Paul line, let us know down below. We'll get back to you in the comment section. It's always nice to be talking to people who watch the videos. And yeah, hop in that Discord. Check out the Patreon if you're interested, and we'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.